So Brawl Stars is over 8 years old now, and there are a ton of rare things in it. We're talking about exclusive World Finals pins, Match Arena pins, skins that are never coming back into the game, and a ton of crazy merch as well. And today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 25 rarest things that I own in Brawl Stars across my account. So for number 25, we're grouping all of the free exclusive event skins that came out over the years. So this starts off with Star Shelly. So this one you got if you played Brawl Stars before it globally launched, and then I think you could claim it like the first month of Brawl Stars or so. But a lot of players' accounts got it, but nowadays, since it's been 8 years, you don't really see it that often. Also following on that list as well is Red Dragon Jessie. So she came out for a very limited time when Brawl Stars actually released in China, and they gave it to everyone in the game for free, but that was a long time ago, and again, it's very rare to see nowadays. Also making on that list is Mega Box and Omega Box Daryl. Not gonna lie, very cool skins, but these came out when Brawl Boxes were removed from the game, and this was even before when they didn't even have Star Drops. So they removed it. You could only unlock Brawlers. Probably one of the worst changes the game ever made because it almost killed the game, but the event that went on gave us this really cool skin, and the player base was kind of low at that time anyway, so not as many players had it, but it's a cool skin. It's like RIP Mega Boxes, man. Also following on to this is the old school Ricochet, because Rico used to be called Ricochet and he looked like this, but then they had a remodel where he no longer looked like that. So in 2020 they gave us this skin. Now again, the game was way less popular back then, not as many people had it. It was for Brawler days, so it was a cool homage to him. You don't see it that often nowadays because Rico has like the bling Ricos and all that, but such a cool skin if you have it, and I would say pretty rare nowadays. Another one that does still fall on that list, but it's I'd say more on the common side than the ones we just shared with you, is Barbarian King Bull. You got this one for free as well. It actually looks really cool, but a lot of players love Clash, so like they specifically logged on to get the skin, and it still falls in that category, but one of those free ones from the events. Now number 24 is this mainly because I have 10 of them, but is prestiging your brawlers. Most people don't even have one. Some of you don't even know how to prestige a brawler to begin with, and didn't even maybe even know existed unless maybe you saw those videos from me. But essentially all you have to do is look at the global leaderboards, choose whatever brawler you are trying to prestige. Like let's say my first one I ever did was Surge, and at the end of the trophy season all you have to do is be in the top 200 of that brawler. So for Surge it's actually relatively low right now. As the season goes on it's going to rise, but you just have to be in that top 200 as the time ticks 0 on the season. So you kind of want to be like not at 200 spot because you could get topped, but that's how you get a prestige. So for number 23, it's the full stars of the ranked 2024 Masters battle card. So for these, you go to your profile, go to your battle cards, you can see the ranked icons right here. And if we go to our Masters one, we got the full 6 stars, 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Now this one though, you can no longer get ever again. So it's only going to get more rare over time, especially as people use the current Masters more. But what makes it rare is like not everyone pushed Masters every single season. And it's a cool thing to have because it's a memento of that season. Number 22 is Ray's exclusive Mortis pin. This one's got a cool story where Kairos partnered with Brawl Stars, and the winner of that event got to pick a pin and design a pin and get it in game. Now, if I would have won, I probably would have did like my code, maybe BT1 or something. I don't know, more exclusive, but Ray did the Mortis pin. He really loved Mortis, and it's a crown, and it's really, really cool. But the thing is, you can no longer get it anymore. At the time, it did get a lot of downloads because the code was getting like spread around like crazy. A lot of people love Mortis, but nowadays you don't see it that often. And when you do, just know that my boy Ray made it, and it was all thanks to Kairos' Star Park Games. So before we go further, I want to thank today's Swaggy channel sponsor and Samsung Galaxy. So they partnered up with Tribe, and they have a crazy new video over on their channel. It involves a giant glass box, 16 strangers, and a prize of $5,000. There's tons of challenges going on, whether in real life or gaming, to see who's gonna have the strategies to survive and who's gonna crack under the pressure. That's not all. We got to tell you about the brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. It's perfect for gaming, watching videos. It's got a huge inner screen, and it also has an expanded 6.5-inch outer screen, so you can get a good viewing experience while it's closed as well. It's got the unmatched power with its Snapdragon Elite processor, so it literally handles anything you throw at it. Plus what's crazy is they made it even thinner and lighter, so it's comfortable to carry, comfortable to hold. So huge thanks again to Samsung Galaxy for sponsoring this video. Check out the phone link in the description. Check out the Tribe's videos link in the description. Both are amazing. Go check them out now. Number 23 is reaching 100,000 trophies. Now my all-time season high is 105,000, but it's honestly, as time goes on and more brawlers get added to the game, this is going to become less and less rare because once a new brawler gets in, it's just like trophy inflation and it adds to your total. But for now, I'd say it's semi-rare. A lot of you guys maybe watching don't even have 100,000 yet. That's why it's pretty low on the list, because they just added 100,000 trophies to the tier, which maybe will make this even more or less rare because there's a reason to push to the end because you get rewards for it now. But still a very cool milestone to have in Brawl Stars. Number 20 is my 174 win Chester win streak. Now some of you may have a higher win streak, which I do as well, which I'll talk about later, and it'll be higher up on the list. But my Chester win streak 174 I feel like is pretty good. Not many people have over 100 win streak on their profile unless they're pretty much crazy or go like insane or did win streaks back in the day, but you rarely see a very high win streak nowadays. And if you have one higher than 174, consider it very rare and a good accomplishment. I actually got mine pushing 10,000 trophy chester, and we hit a win streak around this time a lot, which was cool, and now it's memorialized on this profile for now. But again, we have a higher one and I'll talk about it soon. At number 19, back to skins here, we have the Red King and Blue King Franks. Now these, the only way to get them are from the Supercell ID rewards, and it takes a lot of them. 15,000 ID rewards equates to $300 for one of them, and really the only way to get ID rewards effectively is to spend money. So I thought about making this higher, but as time goes on, people that are spending like maybe $10 here, $10 there, they will eventually get them, but having both of them is even more rare, but they do look very cool in game. I like the Blue King one better because that's my favorite color. The Red King one looks as well, but again, it's a hefty price to get them. A lot of gemming. If you're gemming for them, use that code BT1. I'd appreciate it. So number 18 is some rare Brawl Stars figures. So we have these gold ones. Like you can see, we have Gold Crow here. That is his face is just reflecting. But these were hard to pull. You could get them from like some random little things. I think you maybe still be able to find some online, like eBay or something. But the 3 gold figures in there were Crow, Spike, and Leon. Obviously, we have all 3. So that's part of the rare part. But then this actually might be more rare than that. It's this figure of Edgar. We got this, I don't honestly remember when, but it's a rare figure. Around the same time, I got like a gem plushie keychain, as well as an elixir. Just kidding. This is I might be a PowerPoint. Honestly, it looks like elixir to me. But then I wanted to group in this same section these guys. So this is the original Brawl Stars Spike plushie. It was when Brawl Stars globally launched, 2 sitting on the desk on the Brawl Talks and everything. And then I believe they sold these, or at least they gave them out at Creators for World Finals. Actually, I don't know if they sold them. I think they did just Supercell events. So this one's not as rare as this one here. The Sakura Spike pink plushie. Now, aside from YDE, who had like 5 of those, the infamous picture, these were like super hard to get. And at the World Finals, you had to get lucky getting these in like one of the bags that had them. So people were like trading around trying to get these. So this is one that's much more rare. The original Spike plushies as well. Number 17 is hitting Alien Fame and getting the battle card. So the reason why it's still considered rare now, obviously, is less rare than a few months ago, but still, you have to have a maxed account for all the brawlers, basically. And then you have to be okay with all of your credits going towards this thing that's only for flexing, really, because you get no value out of it or anything. But you can say I'm halfway to finishing Alien Fame 3, and every like tier you go, you get something more cool, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But the battle card, all you need to know, if you see Alien Fame nowadays, that person plays a lot and spends a lot of money, like myself. Because for instance, like this offer here, like I'll get like the skins or whatever, right? Then for star drops, all I'm hoping for is literally credits, and anything else is a failure. Is basically any progression offer in the shop, Brawl Pass, whatever, I'm still gemming it to try and I got credits there, I like it. Let's go. To try and increase my fame rank to be, whenever we get a new fame tier, if we do, be one of the first people that hits it. Obviously, I probably won't be the first because there's people actually a lot further ahead than me, but I want to be one of those select few to get even further, because I doubt many people are even close to halfway. Number 16 is the Star Hat Clap Pin, which is this one right here. Now we have a lot of other like rare pins, which some will make it higher up on the list for sure, but this one specifically was rare for a long time because you only got it from attending the Brawl Stars World Finals in like 2022, I believe, or 2021. So it's pretty exclusive. Not many people had it. I think you could also, if you watched it as well, maybe got it. But back then, Brawl was way less popular than it is now. Not many people have it. Very cool pin. Now, number 9 is more of an accomplishment, but I'd still say it's pretty rare, and it's having every title in Brawl Stars. Now, it definitely got devalued when Masteries got removed, and they had their crazy event where you could push Masteries like insane. So that's why we got every single one across all of our accounts. So you can see all the titles. Look how long this scroll is, guys. Whatever Brawl you want. You want Shelly? No time to explain. You want Colt? Whatever. Go to the Legendary here. Actually, the Greedy I like. Yeah, that's a long scroll. Whatever title you want. I got it somewhere on my accounts. Good achievement to have, and it's pretty rare to find someone that has them all. Number 14 is the Samsung Z Fold Star Drop Pin. This one came out a few years ago when we had that Samsung Galaxy Superverse. We played all 3 of the Supercell games. They actually gave a pin in Clash Royale as well. They gave a decoration in Clash Clans, but you had to be quick and use the QR code to download it right away when we were doing that. Otherwise, it didn't last very long. And this code did actually not get as far spread as, let's say, Ray's Mortis pin. And also, you really never ever see anyone use it, which is cool. If you have it, it's a pretty rare pin nowadays and has never never coming back. Number 16, every single gold skin. Because it's pretty rare that you're going to find an account that has every gold skin because one, it costs so much money to get gold and if you were to gem them, but two, like every new brawler has one that's released. But we got all of them. It's kind of crazy that we still have almost 500k gold after all of that said and done, but it's a big flex. It's cool to just go into a game, have that immediate kind of like aura that you are, it's kind of, you spent 25,000 gold, 35,000 technically. You could have got 7 hypercharges for that, but that meaning you don't care about that. You just want to show it off and swag out, whether you're winning or losing. At least you got that swag, right? Like me on this video, I lost a lot with Mortis, and maybe I'll lose this game here, but at least we look cool as gold. All right, number 12 is more rare Brawl Stars merch. Specifically this 8-bit clock that I think is so freaking cool. It's actually massive, which I like. It's gonna be good when I finally get some shelves eventually. It does work, trust me. He's got like the snooze button on the top, buttons right here. It's just cool, but that's not it. Also got another, like, this is from Brawl Stars 2022, but like I feel like these kind of fit in. It's like desk lamp stuff. It lights up. Then we also have Barley's bottle. It's a bottle, right? But it's a candle and it actually smells really nice. Like, do you guys ever have like the Irish Spring body wash? That's kind of what this smells like. It just smells fresh. But that stuff came from like recent World Finals where there's this cool merch for being there. But this one is like a 3D printed power cube. There's only probably 20 of these, maybe a little bit more. But when I did the Mastery Mayhem for 5 days straight, looking at power cubes on the set, now this was on there and we got to take a souvenir and I took a power cube. I think it's really cool. It's hard, man. But it's cool desk ornament whenever I, again, set something up back there aside from my workout stuff. The number 11 is some old exclusive Brawl Stars Brawl Pass skins. And first up, that includes Merchant Gale from the first ever Brawl Pass where they were marketed as exclusive and they have never come back since then. Maybe they have reskin variants, but Merchant Gale is one of them. It was such a cool attack in Super and you rarely see it nowadays. Then we had Paladin Surge back then. Now it's Mecha Paladin Surge. This one did get that reskin for the Scarlet Paladin Surge, but Mecha was the original one. You had to get it from the Season of Monsters Brawl Pass. Rarely see this one as well. It's such a cool skin. But that also does include Trixie Colette, another crazy skin. She did get a redesign as well with Impy Colette, but the original is Trixie. Such a cool one. And then next up, we also have Super Ranger Block, not to be confused with Super Ranger Block Blue. They look similar, right? They're very similar because, yeah. But the original Super Ranger Block, again, from an early Brawl Pass skin season, never came back. The redesigns, you can't really tell too much. Like if you saw them in game, you're not gonna see a big difference, but it's rare. And then another one that falls on that list is Poco Star. Now these were like the early seasons, like the first 10 I think were considered exclusive, so the original skins aren't gonna be coming back, but they have the redesigns. But anything after that, now Brawl Pass ones, they can come back after a year or so. So the original ones though still haven't come back, still exclusive, and that's why they're rare. The number 10 here is the Trophy Titan title, along with the rank 35 pin and rank 30 pin. Sorry, I meant spray. The rank 30 spray. The reason why the Trophy Titan title was so much more rare than the pin or the spray, because basically to get the pin, you just need to push one rank 35. To get the Trophy Titan, you had to push, I believe, 15 or 25 of them. I don't remember the exact amount, but you can see on my legacy profile stats, you can say I pushed 38 of them. And so it was a lot harder to do because pushing rank 35 was actually pretty hard, especially more than 25 of them. But it means you also, when you see the Trophy Titan title, you know they're probably a good player. And that's why it's definitely more rare than just having all of the brawler titles and all the other ones, because as time goes on, you're never going to be able to get the Trophy Titan title again. There's limited time for that. It kind of throws in there too, like the RIP title is actually going to get more rare as time goes on. I know so many people got it when recently Masteries got removed, but Trophy Titan was harder to get. The RIP was sent to everyone. Trophy Titan had to push a lot and get really far with those brawlers. So number 9 is the Challenger Colt skin. This came out as an offer for crowdfunding for the Brawl Stars World Championship in 2020. Again, the player base was way smaller back then. It was only available to purchase through, I think, like $12 USD or $8 USD, something like that. So no gems allowed. You had to spend actual money, and it's exclusive. They said it's permanently exclusive and never going to come back. There might be a redesign or a reskin of it, but this is a specific one, never, and it's actually a really cool skin. But if you see one of these, just know OG player. Doesn't mean they're necessarily good. They've just been playing a long time, like myself. This one's more of a creator exclusive one, but for number 8, it's having my logo next to my name across the Supercell games. So like right here, you can see we have my profile, and look at my logo right there. Has my Supercell ID picture. feature. Now, I don't even know if like current Supercell ID creators can get this, but basically it's cool that they added in there, and it was like they were testing this feature. So I don't even know if like current, again, tier 3 creators can do it, but cool that I have that. And if you see my profile, that's how you'll know I'm legit, because that's the only way is with Supercell adding it. Like you can see OJ next to his profile, you can see it has the orange juice. Ashlyn has hers. Ark has his. So it's rare to have one of those. You got to be a pretty big creator. And number 7 is the green creator icon, profile icon. So this one, you have to be a tier 3 creator, and you actually can't even get it in the shop anymore, where like creators have elixir to spend on stuff for either giveaways or kind of like this stuff. But I would say it's more rare than the like my logo next to my name, because the logo goes across all of the Supercell games, and there's a lot of Supercell creators, you know, like Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. Whereas this creator icon, it's mainly for the game that you play. Now, there was a mishap where like people were getting double of these and giving them away to their friends for a little bit. Obviously, a lot of those, that's illegal. People got in trouble, got banned, whatever. But there are some players out there that aren't creators that ended up snagging one. Cool icon, a little less rare since of the mishap of people having double, but it's been removed. Got to be a tier 3 creator for it. Now, number 6 is also a creator exclusive. It is the creator spray. So you can see Supercell actually removed the creator profile icon and only has the spray in here now, but I actually don't have it yet. I've never claimed it. If you go to the catalog, you'll be able to see it. I've waited for this video for a very long time to actually claim it, and here it is. All right, so the spray is ours now. There we go. And I will say this one's much more rare because you'll see the creator icon every single time you load in, whether a creator has it on or not. Whereas people, the creators and myself and players don't really use sprays that often. Yes, you use emotes, but not so much sprays. So you probably maybe already know the spray existed. Well, it does. It's a lot more rare, and it didn't get leaked like the profile icon did. So number 5 has to do with Alien Fame once again, but it is the Alien Fame profile icon. So I know earlier we talked about getting the Alien Fame battle card, and that's rare. However, to get that profile icon, it's actually a lot harder because you need to get to Alien Fame tier 2, which is 50,000 more credits than just having the battle card. Now, there is one tier even further, which even less people have. It's getting to tier 3. You get a crazy emo with it, and I'm still so far away from it. So much money poured into Alien Fame, so it makes it number 5th on the list. Number 4 is a 4-digit or less player tag. So how you find your player tag, you click on your profile, and on your profile picture, it'll be under there. It'll say your hashtag. Mine's QR2Q. You look at yours, it's probably going to be a lot longer. And the only way that you could have gotten it shorter is being one of the very first players to download Brawl Stars when it beta launched over 8 years ago. And to find them on active people's account means it's so freaking rare, man. Like, I have a 4-digit code. I was one of the first people that downloaded it and got it, but there's actually people out there that were faster than me, like Chief Pat here, who got a 3-digit code. And those are so rare, so cool, so hard to find. So the 3 digits and the 4 digits, you can never get them again. You had to be there as soon as the game hit the app stores, got it in beta. But what was really crazy is you can only download Brawl Stars if you had a Canadian Apple ID, which made it even harder. So that's why they're so rare, and you'll never be able to get a shorter one. And finding active players' accounts, the needle in a haystack, man. And it's easy to remember, which is cool, but that's why they're so rare. So for number 3 rarest things that I own, it is still the original old Brawl boxes in game. So you guys know a few years ago, Brawl boxes were removed from the game and replaced with the Star Road. Almost killed the entire state of Brawl Stars, brought back Star Drops. Then we had a Mega Box events, Mega Box Are Back event that changed Mega Boxes and Brawl boxes, and they weren't the same. I'm talking the OG old original Brawl boxes that everyone loves. So when they were removed, if you had some stored up ones on your account, they actually came to you in a inbox message. Now, a lot of you that play every day, your inbox message is going to get full, and it's going to delete some of your old messages, and you're going to miss out on some stuff. So having old Brawl boxes like this, you can see Brawl boxes are no more. All your previously stored Brawl boxes have been auto claimed. I'm going to claim one of them today. And this isn't the only one that I have, but you can see a new way to progress a glitched Brawl box. You can see I still have an old Brawl box. The asset doesn't know what to do because it's technically not in the game anymore. You can see it kind of glitching out, but I still have a Brawl box, and I feel like that's rare, and I claimed it and nothing really happened. It probably gave me gold. I don't know. That isn't the only account that I have that. It is this account right here. See how it's getting towards the end though, where I only have a couple. I have 2 more right here, but I'm going to save these because it's rare to have them. And if you still have them, that's cool. But how often do you see Brawl boxes in game anymore? So number 2 on the list is pushing a 10,000 trophy brawler or more. More specifically, mine is Chester. So I pushed Chester to 10,000 trophies, was the first player ever to reach that feat. However, one person actually doubled me on that, and he got it later. So there's only 2 of us in the world that have pushed 10,000 trophy Chester, making it incredibly rare. But more broadly, it's about just 10,000 trophy brawlers in general. If you go across, look at the all-time leaderboards, not that many people have pushed 10,000 trophy brawlers or above that. Like, there's a few people that have pushed multiple of them, like making a smaller pool, but it's a really hard feat. You get minus 50 trophies for a loss, and showdown it's even harder and impossible. And some of them are just plain out outrageous because of the amount of time time it takes to push these brawlers and play these brawlers to even get them there. Like, it took over 60 hours of, I think 70 hours of playing with pros to get there. It's so hard, such a crazy accomplishment that some brawlers don't even have people pushing them that high. Like, look at Barley here. So if you see someone push 10,000 trophies, just know it's an incredible feat and a very rare one in Brawl Stars. So now number one on the list is having a 1500 win streak on Shelly. I think this is the highest Shelly win streak of all time right now. I don't think there's anyone else that will ever top that, because old win streaks were cumulative across any brawler you would push. You would just count to one singular win streak. But they made a change a while ago. Instead of cumulative win streak, it's singular brawler win streaks for every brawler. So that's why my Chester one was way higher up on there, because crazy to push win streak. But basically your old win streak for your total account got converted and you could put it on a singular brawler. I put mine on Shelly. There's only one person I know on my main account that has a bit better win streak than me, active by the way, because people probably that have done higher win streak pushes before in the old system, but it's very few, and I would say much less than how many people have 10,000 trophy brawlers now. So that is Boxing Your Mom, or Perry Hearts Lukey here. You can see he has a 5,400 win streak on his Sprout. Now I don't know if it's active at all, but he was one of the people that pushed a higher win streak than I ever did before the win streak system got changed. Never see a high win streak like this ever. So 1,500 is up there, but 5,400 is crazy. So there's a very small fraction of people that pushed that before win streaks got changed. I was one of them, just not on my main account, on a different account. So it's like a cool memento to have, and it's like probably never gonna get pushed more than that, because it's so hard to push wins and get wins in today's Brawl Stars. But that is my list of the top 25 rarest things that I own in Brawl Stars or have. Do you agree with my list? I know some of the things probably are rated too high or too less. It's hard to always gauge. Like, this is a lot, pretty much, it's pretty subjective, but let me know how you'd rate some of the stuff, and maybe what is the rarest thing that you own in Brawl Stars. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later.